There are a lot of takeaways from this election cycle. Associate Professor of Media and Public Affairs at George Washington University, Peter Loge, joins us this morning for your insight. Always a pleasure talking to you. Piggybacking on what Adam just gave us, the Senate flipping, that of course gives President-elect Trump an easier path to fleshing out his cabinet. What are you hearing about the House, though?
The House gets trickier. We're waiting on some important races in California that could go either way. Looks like it's a good night for Republicans, so those could break to the Republicans, and there's a chance the Republicans could keep the majority. Either way, it'll be a slim majority. We're one case of long COVID away from power of shifting hands in the House. Okay,
we were talking during the commercial break about Trump winning the popular vote. The first time for a Republican president in a while, you said, since George W. Bush. But he outperformed his 2020 results in the popular vote by about 3%. And even when you get into these counties and cities in the battleground states that Biden won handily, Trump really did close the gap there. What does that say about what people are thinking?
I think people are really concerned about the economy, right? It's gas and groceries, right? A lot of people are saying they don't really like Trump or his approach, but they're really concerned about being able to afford college tuition or a house or gas and groceries.
Okay. What is next? And we were talking about this before in terms of, yes, people want to be able to afford easy things, groceries and gas. But what do you think voters are going to realize once Trump is in power in office?
I think some folks are going to be surprised that they voted for Trump and then it turns out that's who they elected. He said he would keep his promises. That means 200% tariffs, which is going to rack up prices. He wants to put Robert F. Kennedy Jr. in charge of health care, and he wants to ban mayonnaise and Doritos. You know, I think the difference between the rhetoric and the reality is going to be a bit stark, and I think the House and the Senate might then try to intervene, try to shape things because they're going to see their political futures on the line.
All right, Peter Loge is going to be back with us in our next half hour to really give us some insight on our local races. Peter, thank you for your insight.